Hey, I got some flyers I'm trying to hand out.
Take your flyer somewhere else.
Oh, come on, man. Marvin, just the guy I want to see. Any chance we can hang one of these up in...
Come on in.
Hey, how you doing, sir? I was just wondering if I can put some of these flyers on the window.
Oh, my goodness.
Bye now. Y'all come back.
Hey, MP, what are you doing here? Oh, you need something?
Shaking, MP. MP in the house. No, they look super cool. They're even better.
I just want to slide, parties in the sky, like it's 2055. She said, baby,
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for a position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Now, MP, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Noel. Outside, Towns. Here's Gobert. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the miss from Lou. And he drives in. Towns wide open. Knocks down the three ball. Towns has got the first 3 points tonight for Minnesota. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Lou passes to Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
2 points. That one goes.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Love with the screen on Edwards. MP against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Lou can't get it to go. Edwards passes to McLaughlin. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with the statement finish.
Lou, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's McLaughlin. And here's Edwards from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
The three from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lou's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Noel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. Foul of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's Edwards on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Lou, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so it's
confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Love. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Take it to them.
Cleveland leading by 5. Kevin Love out there with Mobley. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then it's Okoro. And it's Lou in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And that's using Love to his full capacity. He can pick and roll or pick and pop, depending on how the defense plays it.
Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gobert, the screen. Tries from 10. Prince wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Lou passes to Love. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Towns kicks to Prince. Prince with a screen on Rubio. And the rejection by MP. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Mobley sets the pick for MP. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Towns throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Love with the screen for MP. Deft touch on the alley-oop. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Towns. Bank shot. No good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Noel. He had 15 points last outing. Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lou can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 12. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Towns. Pass to McLaughlin. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Lou passes to Okoro. MP kicks to Okoro. Here's Lou, and MP throws it down.
Nice job playmaking by Rubio there. The moment he sees the wide-open man, the pass is sent his way.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Love. Mitchell comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Over in the corner, Edwards sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 16 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Wood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
MP dishes to Mitchell. Back to MP. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. And Mobley throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Forbes the pass to Reed. For 3, Edwards. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Towns, no luck. And so, MP will bring it up for Cleveland. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside. Here is Forbes. Towns for 3. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers riding a 15-point lead.
62, the Timberwolves, 47.
Welcome. They're scoring the ball with ease. The defense has done nothing to slow. Moving on now to discuss. Thank you for being with us. Now let's.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. A pair of #1 picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Noel in at the 2. Fires, high post, and there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves. The drive by MP. Kicks it out to Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice read from the big guy. Love his teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
McLaughlin, the pass to Edwards. Good. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
High post, Gobert working on Love. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert the screen. Here's McLaughlin. Stolen by Garland. There's the pass to Lou. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle.
Should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
And he gets it back. And Towns gets it to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Love with the screen on Edwards. Lobbed up there for Love. Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Here's McLaughlin. And the rejection by MP. Driving inside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. Up top, Edwards. Covered by MP. Passes it to Noel. Edwards looking it over. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Loads it up there for Mobley. Kicks to Love. MP right side. Good. He hits the jump shot. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man.
Who up there wants to teach the
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Edwards passes to McLaughlin. Towns, a screen on Garland. The kick out to Towns. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You know, that's just about giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Cleveland leading by 22. Evan Mobley is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Garland. And it's Lou in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Edwards from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Lou can't get it to go. To voice their opinion on the play-in tournament format. Where do you fall?
I like it, Kevin. I really do. It's creative. It's innovative. It adds a level of excitement, that do-or-die feel that you sometimes don't get unless it's a Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. I really think it's a good add-on.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Morris checked in for the Timberwolves. Burke comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And here's MP for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 33 points for MP.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Burke kicks to Towns. Timberwolves keep it alive. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Lobbed up there for Wade. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 21. MP deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
McDaniels passes to Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. MP outside. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Minnesota calls timeout. The max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less, the crumbs, so to speak. But when you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
Outside Garland, back to MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Edwards. Gobert against Love. Gobert with a screen on Garland, and stolen by Love. MP outside. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Blues got 40 points. All right. Well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Lou passes to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Down low, tries from 7. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Cleveland's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Lou, and there's the drive, and MP throws it down hard.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that.
Let the boys play. Stop trying to take over the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards taking 2 shots.
Well, up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Reed. Blue, that's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Gobert finds Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's MP. Guarded by Reed. Here's Lou. Reed with the rebound. Here is Forbes. Inside. And foul on the shot. So
His third, 14 foul. At the line for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business.
Your Cavaliers, 120. The Timberwolves, 89. Thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your team. Please be sure to get home safe, and we will see you again soon.
히말라야 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 히말라야 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해요 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' 오늘 스피커 사진 찍고 싶어
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP.